I am focused. I am focused. I am free. I am free. I am strong. I am strong.
Cambodia is a place that is very near and dear to my heart. I originally went there at 19 and did a study abroad program, and that is where the first seed was planted for me to create this idea of giving.
2001, I found the way to help the children in the school. Till now, it's 18 years doing this charity work. And we registered Punya Relief Foundation 2006 in February. And since then, it grew bigger than I have ever expected. And now we have 2,800 students, and we have the students in universities in Phnom Penh.
The Panhi Relief Foundation is Souljourn Yoga's sister organization in Siem Reap, Cambodia. We take participants from all over the world to visit the Kingdom of Wonder, where we do yoga classes with the girls in the dorm and also at the school.
It started out as something that it was like, oh, that'd be fun. That'll be a fun thing. But then I noticed, especially with the high school girls, the very big impact that it had on their ability to cope with the stress that they're under and have some tools for dealing with varying levels of anxiety, homesickness, stress from school. Living in the city, coming from deep countryside, especially for girls, is a bit of a challenge. There are challenges to that for them.
I didn't want to replicate the traditional power structure of most donor and recipient relationships. I wanted to create meaningful and sustainable relationships between me and these other women. Relationships that were built on personal connection.
I think if you come to Cambodia and you have an interest in understanding about the country, and you just fly into Siem Reap, get in a tuk-tuk, go out to Angkor Wat, see the temples, go to Pub Street, have a nice dinner, have some nice drinks, get back on the plane and leave from here, you actually didn't see Cambodia. You saw a very big tourist town. And I don't think you would understand clearly what the challenges are for people here. By getting down underneath all of that and spreading yourself out a little bit, I think people can understand more clearly what's going on here, because of the surface looks much different than the reality. So people who are really wanting to understand about a space will be able to do that with someone who's deeply rooted in the country that can get them into those spaces and talk to those people.
The joyful, the sorrowful, it's all part of our human experience. And when you're able to connect with someone who was just born under a different circumstance and is still living a full and beautiful life and realizing we can connect, we can have moments together, we can have a friendship together. I think that to me is what the true spirit of yoga is.
Jordan is trying to get people off the mat and into their dharma. If you're in a yoga studio and never go outside that yoga studio and engage in the spaces where your dharma might be playing out, how are you connecting to that?
We are very proud of our work. We are very happy now. Even we work hard, but happy heart.
Yoga has been an integral part in my healing process. It has allowed me to reconnect with my body, to find stillness, self-expression, balance, poise, and peace. Because it is when yoga is taken out of the studio and into the world that the greatest shift in consciousness occurs, because we end up realizing that we are in fact all one.
2, 3, 4. Yoga!